Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome on this lovely Thursday, December 13th. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Good morning, everybody. Bright and early. Look at that. All right, everyone. So welcome for the morning cyber group meeting, and just let you know what's going on with GE. I told you. Listen. I got a soft spot for GE. I know we have a lot of Canadians here, and some of you remember probably the Nortel trade. I think everyone in Canada owned Nortel. And it's just like it was basically the foundation of Canada. That was one of the real, major corporations of Canada. And I hope that GE is not like it, but I just have a very soft spot. It's a 120-year-old company, and I'm like, you know what? Nokia is still around. Yeah, it sure is. Shockingly, right? Nokia. Could you believe who owns a Nokia? You know, I think the last one I ever had one was my mom. But anyway, regarding about the GE's making a really nice movement today. Really nice pop. Now, we watched GE. I owned GE a few times. I lost money on GE a lot more times. And thank God I lost money on GE when I did, because if I had it today, I would have been crushed. So for everybody there, like thinking about, wow, you lose money. I'm like, listen, of course we lose money. You know, I had this conversation with someone, just someone who wanted to be a student of mine here at CTU, and he said, and he's like, he's telling me, he's like, he rarely loses money. He doesn't lose any money. I'm like, you don't lose money, then what do you need us for? I mean, you don't lose money. You don't lose. No, I'm really ever wrong. I make money all the time. I'm like, all right, well then you're right for us. Anyone that says that they make money on every one of their trades, okay, is just probably woke up in the morning and had the greatest dream ever. Still can't figure that one out. But anyway, getting back to GE, it's pretty strong. And you know what? I jumped in really late. I jumped in around 7:40 in the morning. Now, let me just kind of explain a couple of things right now, because a lot of people don't know this unless they're watching these videos on YouTube, whatever. But the one thing that's great about having the right platform, like the TradeStation platform, is that you can trade pre-market, And, there's a lot of people like right now wish they could buy this stock right now, but they can't, and they're watching on CNBC. They don't understand what the gap fills are. And that is one of the powers of having the right platform. So I just kind of want to make that comment, because a lot of people are going to be watching this video, and a lot of people are new to CTU that are trying us out right now and don't understand how important it is. Because, like, I know the room opens up at 8 o'clock in the morning, which a lot of people think like, wow, you trade that early. But I was actually trading. I trade a lot earlier than that. And you could see that if you got in here at 7 in the morning, you would have gotten at 7:20. So that's the beauty of, having the right tools and the right platform. But anyway, before we get talking about GE, let's talk about what happened yesterday. So anyway, the big winner that we had yesterday, for me, on the other hand, was the swing trade on Court. Court, I really killed it, and good thing I got out of it, because stock tanked. Did really well on that trade. It was almost over a $3,000 profit. And listen, there are times when you hold a position and you don't hold a position. John G actually just told me that he actually traded and held the overnight on NBEV, and he did really well on that overnight. I just want to give him a round of applause. Way to go, John. All right, did pretty well on that one. So that one, yeah, we traded yesterday. That was a pretty good move. That one did move pretty well. Now, a couple of the stocks that did pretty well also was the UXIN trade. Let's bring that one up. But that one, I was telling you, you had to get in, you had to get out pretty quickly, and this is right here around 1 o'clock. I just want to point this out. This is just plain old luck, right? And the same thing with Court. Court, I got very lucky in. Well, this one, UNIV, and we were trading this at around $6, and you could see it had beautiful Fausto flags, constantly. And it always broke up. Boom, went about another 50 cents. Boom, broke another 50 cents. Boom, broke another 50 cents. Then it started getting doing these nasty shakes right here, where the stock was moving about 10, 15 cents. And then sure enough, from nowhere, it goes from $7.50 all the way to almost $9. A lot of us killed it. It came right back down, but once again, everyone should have made an extra 50 cents. So anyway, that was a really, really big winner right there. on that one too. So we all did pretty well on that one. And then there was a couple other ones. The ARWR, that one just was an early big mover, nice little slow mover too. That one moved pretty nicely. And then the TR Twitter. Twitter had a really nice move yesterday. But overall, regarding about the market and everything, we did had a little, we had a huge swing in the Dow. So now we're looking at a couple of things moving, some positive. We have a lot of stocks that are up here and there. But listen, guys, we're going into the most quiet time of the year, and you're going to notice that this is almost like summertime, but it'll get worse probably more towards the end of the week. And then the following week, listen, if you got to clean out closets, if you have anything that you've been putting on the to-do list, the honey-do list, the bucket list, after Christmas, I mean, listen, Christmas falls on the 25th. Let me tell you, the 26th on, it's going to be dead. It's going to really, really be dead. And listen, we'll find a couple of stocks. Listen, companies that come out with news, going at the end of the year, but just be very prepared for it. Now, regarding what is moving this morning, let's go through the watch list. Let's look at your pen and paper handy. We'll write them down. First of all, like I said, I'm a fan of GE. I already own it in pre-market, so that one's doing pretty well. The NBEV. For my buddy John out there, I would like to keep an eye on that one. Listen, all these pot stocks, you got to keep an eye on it. I just noticed that, all of them you got to be really, they're funny. You know what I mean? Like you hear good news, you hear bad news, what's going on, but keep an eye on them. So that one's doing pretty well. QD, I want to keep an eye on that one too. Also, that one's gapped up really nice. The stock. Last year it was about $35 stock. Got crushed. It's gapped up pretty nice. She started trending down though. You see here in the pre-market, you can see there's a lot of orders out here on the offer on the level 3. So in the matrix and the TradeStation platforms, so be a little careful on that one. ADIL, another one that is probably a little bit nicer than all of the others, but this one is starting to, it backed off, and you could see it's now starting to tweak up a little bit. Cheap little stock, up 35%, 200,000 shares. That one looks pretty good. I like that one right there. That's going to make the watch list. And the last but not least would be this YECO. Stocks up 15%. Volume's not the greatest. You got a little bit of a Fausto flag here, which I do not like, but she is gapping up, and but she's breaking lower lows. So I don't know. Now I'm starting to get a little turned off about it. Probably not a big fan of it. All right. So with that, guys, not a huge list this morning, which is okay. I mean, that's what we're expected. We expected this, back in September and October. And I told you this in the summertime when you hear, those are the best months to trade. September, October, November, and early December. Now things are start fading out. So you're seeing we're not getting the 10 stock list, and we haven't really been seeing, other than the court yesterday, that I traded the day before actually, that made that big pop. Not finding the 100, 200,000% movers like we did. But that's okay. Don't worry. They'll be there. So stock market, I guarantee you this, it's not going out of business. All right? And when you and I die, it'll still be there. All right? So just take it one step at a time. And listen, tip of the day, I want to remind everybody this. If you feel like you're chasing and everybody's in the glory, okay, and you're like, damn, I missed it, and you keep seeing it going up, all right? Just like what happened with the UXIN trade, all right? And you missed it. You know what? You don't got to trade, the amount of shares that you usually trade. Just trade half or a quarter of it. Worst thing could happen is that you lose money. That's the worst thing that could happen. And you know what? That's okay, because that's how you learn. You learn from losing. You don't learn from winning, all right? Because the biggest mistake that anyone can make, especially beginner traders, is you make money in the beginning. If you make money, now you think you're on top of the world. Guys, it's okay to lose. You have to lose to learn, all right? So, and if you feel like you're chasing, don't trade a lot of it. Just take it a little bit smaller, all right? So with that said, guys, listen, let's get ready for the open. The market's going to be open in 15 minutes. Listen, for everybody here that's new, we all know that there's always a new list of stocks that do pop up when the market opens up. This is just so far what we're doing in pre-market. So we know what's going on in pre-market. We see what's happening. Wasn't nothing great other than the GE, the ADIL, but we'll always find something new. So just sit back and watch and learn. And all the traders out there, all the CTU traders, listen, see something, say something, all right? That's how we make money together. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. See you back at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting.